Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about our 7th house. Now what that is composed of is our marriage, our relationships, and our unions. So unions that are coming, unions that we've just established, relationships, so on and so forth. It's very transformative because when we're in a good, healthy place, it all the tension can evaporate out of these unions and we can move forward. We can agree to disagree and be adults and really flourish and make great breakthroughs this time of year. So we're going to see what's happening, and we have 3 cards to use from. I'm using Cheryl Harnish's beautiful fractal cards. I love these. So we have frequency shift, we have immunity, and we have change of mind. So I'm going to change the lighting just a little bit because I like when the fan is overhead and it gets that pretty kind of like, it's like a little, it catches the light on crystals. I can't even think of the name I'm looking for. Okay, so we are going to start with number 1. So first of all, we have love. Right away, group, I'm feeling like if you're already in an established relationship or you have a new relationship, you're going to have very enhanced love right now. There's going to be a transformation, and something about this has to do with pleasure, creativity, children, and fun. You are going to really be expansive and connected to this love force that's pulling you, saying, we should have a lightness about ourselves. We should be creative together. I feel like your beliefs and your core values are very similar. So you're going to have a beautiful, strong connection where you communicate in a very beautiful way, without criticism, without feeling heavy, without feeling the need to judge or point out anything that is not loving and light. It's just going to be really smooth sailing. I feel like there's a transition going on here where people are saying, you know what, why aren't we just complimenting each other and hugging each other and holding one another's hands all the time? And it's going to be this beautiful rich phase that you're going through. It's gorgeous. I feel like you're going to be like, where does the potential in this relationship lie, right? Where do we need to grow in our journey to benefit more in our relationship? All of that. What do you need to reassess about yourself to live more in harmony with this individual? It's going to be really like you see all the potential and you want to reach it and you want to grow with it. So you also have Archangel Ariel that says, it is safe for me to shine my light brightly. I am self-confident. I recognize my self-worth. It's easy for me to set boundaries. My internal brilliance will shine. I have the courage to be all that I can be. Absolutely. And your stone is the golden calcite, which says, do you feel like you're fulfilling your soul purpose? Do you know what your strengths are? It's time to become the person you are meant to be. Align yourself with a strong sense of self and actualize your full potential. Live up to your dreams, your desires, your contracts, and radiate your excellence. And that's what love is going to help you with. You're going to have an extreme sense of beautiful balance within yourself, knowing that you're an original, you're an authentic human being that is not trying to be anybody else, not trying to be a carbon copy, nor are you trying to live up to the expectations of somebody else, because when people are busy trying to do that, they lose some of their unique individualistic shine. But when you're always just yourself, your beautiful sparkling self, things really kind of chug along nicely and you're in harmony with who you are. And because you don't feel conflicted or like you're being pulled in a certain direction, you have no animosity towards the person that you're trying to coexist with or that's coming into union with you. And look at this, you have the beautiful Queen of Wands. So you're going to be feeling really sprightly, really happy. You're going to be also very smart in moderating what you need to moderate in your life, so you're not giving any of your personal power away. You ever do that? Like you burn yourself out, you're burning the candles at both ends. So then all of a sudden, people that recognize that and use and abuse our trust will come in when they see us worn down. Oh, by the way, can I borrow some money? Can I borrow this? Can you do this for me? And they try to get yes out of you when you're tired. There are people that do that. But because you're going to be moderating, you're not going to have family members taking advantage of you. You're not going to have hangers on or any of that. You're really going to take responsibility and reclaim all the control in your life and not let anybody else impose on that, which I love. Let's see what else you have going on for your overall partnership. Yeah, I feel like you're a lot of you are coming into new partnerships with people, and there's so much equality, there's so much fairness, there's so much love, there's so much effort to please one another and make time for one another. So if you're already in an established union as well, there's going to be much more time spent together, because the other person as well as you are realizing this is a foundation you're setting for your life. Why in the world would you not set it so you're spending a really good, rich period of that time with the person that you love? So that's going to be really important, and it's going to reduce the chaos in your mind of, why aren't they, being receptive to this? Why don't they want to spend more time with that? It's going to be very settling and really purging of any old painful feelings of neglect or whatever. You're going to feel really bonded in together, and you're going to feel like you can act free to make your own conscious decisions, and it doesn't always have to be biased to what somebody else wants, which is beautiful, group one. I love that. Yeah, you're going to be really in a confident phase of your life, which is fantastic. And yeah, just beautiful bonds, really connected, really clear thinking, not second guessing yourself, and knowing, nobody else is going to do it for us. So we really got to step up to the plate and say, look, this is really what I'd like, and this is how I'd like to go about it. What is somebody going to do that loves you, or you're in a new relationship, start yelling at you because you have some ideas on the matter, right? No more giving away your power. So gorgeous energy, group one. Love and light to you. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my linkazoids are down below if you need a private read or any of that stuff. I was about to go into a Kristen Wiig impersonation. Whenever I say that, I always feel like I'm gonna go into Saturday Night Live mode. Yeah, everything, my Etsy store, all my goodies. If you guys want to check out, I'm going to be listing my new rings. I have a new smoky quartz piece right here that is so beautiful. The setting is amazing. I love these settings, so whenever I can work on them, I love them. And then I have a green tourmaline that is so bright. It looks just like an emerald. It's amazing, and the setting is great. I'll put those in there today for you guys. Beautiful, beautiful, group one. Now we're on to immunity. Now you're going to have a sense like you're untouchable, group two, in your relationships. These new relationships coming in, some of the soul matches, and if you've just met somebody, and if you're in an established marriage, what is going to happen in your seventh house is you're going to feel immune. You're going to feel immune to outside bitterness, judgment, anybody trying to dissuade you, anybody trying to make you second guess your situation. You're immune to that. You are so happy and content where you are. And part of that is due to this Knight of Wands. Your man or woman is constantly going to step up to the plate and show their affection, show their attention, show their love in such beautiful, meaningful ways. You're going to feel like you're in a state of bliss. Like, what is this, my constant birthday? But they're really noticing that they were probably taking you for granted for a time if it's an established relationship, and then going, this person is my beautiful, shining star. Why am I not constantly showing them how much I love them through any gesture that I possibly can, through doing chores, through picking up flowers, through making a nice meal, taking you out, doing things, spending time together, quality time, really, really stepping up to the plate. So that's going to be happening, because it's kind of like, wow, what is going on? I can't believe that I was neglectful in these phases. And then new unions too. Just you feeling in the state of bliss, you having all those beautiful endorphins, them constantly trying to hold your hand, rub your back, be close to you in your thought process, you feeling lovely and cherished, which is very important. You also have green calcite, which is saying, are you having a change of heart? Do you find that you're having a hard time changing the way you look at love and friendships? Like, this has to do with the fact that you sometimes doubt the union. Do you sometimes doubt your capabilities to share time with another? Okay, the only constant in life is change. So take time to adjust and nurture yourself as change takes place, because there are always different levels in the relationship. The hot and heavy beginning where everything is passion and lust and crazy, to where you're forming the bonding and binding part of the relationship and planning the future, right? Don't second guess yourself or have doubts, because you are the one that they want. And Archangel Raphael is saying, I tap into the innate healing abilities within in order to realign my emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies. Nature brings me balance. I enjoy and absorb the positive green vibrations of plants, herbs, and essential oils. I remain focused even when the world around me is changing. Amen to this. I am constantly going out in nature. I ground out and I feel beautiful. I can smell all the fresh flowers, and we have a garden, and smelling that and driving my bicycle by the sea and smelling the ocean and being around this nature is very grounding. And you know, it helps you daydream. Like oftentimes if I'm out in nature, that's when my creativity starts to flow. So this is when you can make future plans. Do you want, September is remarkable with beautiful harvest festivals, Renaissance fairs. Start to make plans, get excited, envision what's going on, get stoked about these things, because it's time to go out. Yeah, and look, you actually have the you have the I call it the galloping rabbit, which means you're just going to go out and you're going to experience so much fun stuff. Like you're ready to participate in all these outings, doings, and probably taking some new courses and classes and doing things that's bonding together with them. And this is also just runaway love, this card too. Like, wow, this is like new love that is like a freight train. You can't believe it. You're hitting every emotional spectrum that is out there. Euphoria to like, oh my God, why aren't they calling me? You know what happens with that new impressionable phase where you're so excited. But again, what is the key to creating a life of abundant love? What is the key of that to you? Is it important time alone? Is it great communication? You know, act free and do whatever you want, and you will be loved and cherished for exactly who you are, which is sublime. And you're going to feel like you've reached home, that you're on this most beautiful in-depth love journey, and everybody's going to benefit from around you, because life lessons are going to come back to you that you've learned, that you have forgotten, and you're going to use them to have a loving, stable eternity of love, which is perfect. I love that for you so much, group 2. Love and light to you. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you want to check out anything. The Goddess Provisions box, my Etsy store. I'm putting in some really cool pieces and some artwork as well, all those goodies. And if you want to come see me on Instagram, it's Sparkwist11. I'm going to probably hold a contest tomorrow for Labor Day, you know, jewelry giveaway, reading, something like that, to show my appreciation. I'm very close to 30,000 subscribers, so that will be another big giveaway as well. So you're no longer restricting yourself. This card is like, bye, I'm in this to win this. I'm a bird, bitch, I gotta go. And off you go. Hooray, on your flying rabbit. Okay, so now we are on to number 3, which is change of mind. This is beautiful and substantial, because this is you saying, wow, any single day I can be whoever I want, however I want, wherever I want. I can change my mind in an instant and decide, you know what, this relationship is just not for me, or you know what, I really like this person, I'm going to pursue this and see what's going on. I don't have to commit. This is not a marriage. I can try on all different relationships and see what works for me. And you're realizing, you know, it is your journey. You are going to learn things. You're going to be really driven by you know, this beautiful abundant happiness that is going to be surrounding you. I feel like September, October is really magical and mystical for you, and nobody's going to take your personal power away. You are completely reclaiming control of your life. You're in the beautiful process of purging old pain and guilt. Goodbye. And you're going to evaluate who you are and take the best parts and just go right out there. And it's beautiful. You also have do material, right? Which is saying, are you able to imagine your life when you ask for help from the divine? Are you seeking inner peace? Is it time to acknowledge that you have the ability to hear, sense, and know information that guidance from angels and spirit guides are sending you? Realign and develop this spiritual awareness. Objectively observe patterns and behaviors and shift. This is what I do too. Right away when I get up, I'm like, okay, if I feel, you know, a little cranky or something is hurting me or bothering me, right away I'm like, what do I have to look forward to today? What am I psyched about? First of all, I'm going to have great coffee. I'm totally psyched. I get to talk to my beautiful clients who I love and that are growing. I get to read your insanely hilarious and just loving, great comments that just, you know, they either make me cry or laugh every single day. All of that, you're going to reach for what is helping you grow. And Archangel Raziel is also saying, I see life from a positive perspective. I have enhanced mental acuity. I magnetically attract peaceful, thoughtful people into my circle. I intuitively know what I need to know when I need it. I am grateful for assistance from the heavenly realm. Now, I'm going to take a picture of this and post this on my Instagram. Please go over there and screenshot this and have it be on your vision board, because we behave in a way that we think we are worthy of receiving certain things. So when we let ourselves know that we have enhanced mental acuity, that we attract peaceful, beautiful, thoughtful people into our world, and we see that for our vision board. Like I'm exclaiming to the top of the mountain to everyone to make these moon and visionment, whatever you want to call them, boards, to propel you in the direction you want to go. Because now is the time to move a muscle and change a thought, always for the benefit of yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for us. And as soon as we step in that direction, we actually get focus and velocity behind that, and then we start to go, wow, this made me feel good, and this made me want to participate in my world and connecting and being here and being of service as well. And it's remarkable. So you also have, the Queen of Cups. You're going to feel replenished. You're going to feel able to give advice, seek advice, being big social areas, and be at the top of your game. You're going to feel restored. You're going to feel more integrated with yourself. You're going to feel some driving in your ambition, and you're going to be doing that because the relationships around you are going to be very restorative. People are going to be very respectful and loving towards you. I feel in current relationships that you have are going to be enhanced, and people are going to be showing more affection and respect and love towards you, and it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel calmer. Like, what's the deal? Who wants to fight? What the F is that? Like, I never got that in families when I see them at restaurants and they're nasty to one another. I'm like, who goes out in public and like tells one another to shut up? Or they're like animals. I can't even adjust to that, or they don't talk to each other at all. Like, that's not going to be going on in your family life or with your significant other anymore. You're just like, you know what? I've changed my mind. I don't want to have this low vibe crap around me. It's not occurring. You're going to be setting boundaries. You're going to have a lot of smart answers at your disposal very easily, because you're learning about yourselves and your love kind of lessons that are going on, and the new partnerships that are coming in are going to be very strong. Look at this, super healing. You're going to feel like your Humpty Dumpty that was put back together again. I feel like you had a lot of bumps and bruises over the last couple years. You've been working really hard. You had some people take you for granted. Now is your time where you're loved. Look at this, now you're swinging and sitting pretty. So you go from that, you're feeling healed, and now you're sitting pretty, and you almost feel so together, like a self-contained unit, that what, now I'm ready for this. And you have this beautiful deer energy, which is gentleness and diplomacy. You no longer feel that their aggression has to be applied to get your way. You're in a beautiful yin receptive energy, and you're taking responsibility and definitely reclaiming all the control in your life, going, I used to give away power. I don't know why. I used to say, okay, you make this choice, you make this decision, and it becomes a pattern. But now you're like, you know what? It is a change of mind, a change of phase. You are going to attain that control that you so easily gave away, because the people you're attracting and manifesting are like-minded tribe people. So there is no tug of war for that. There's an equality. They honest to goodness care about your welfare and what you want, so that struggle doesn't exist anymore. It's so beautiful, group 3. I love that for you. Yeah, you're just gonna, and I feel like your health is going to improve greatly because of this. You're not getting stomach aches or headaches because you're like, oh Jesus, what do these crazy insane folks want from me? It's like, now you've addressed the issues that need addressing, and the new people that are coming in are teaching you and you're teaching them. It's like, we have to value each other, we have to love one another, and then things are beautiful, right? And that is kind of the awakening age of Aquarius that's coming upon a lot of people, that you almost look like an exaggerated fool when you're arguing with people. Like, you see, it looks crazy to you, right? You ever see people fighting in public? You're like, oh man, right? It's going to stand out to you. Low vibes are going to stand out in a huge way to you, like where it's going to look like hysteria. And you're like, I don't want to participate in that one. I could just save my energy for good things, for reading and sitting in a hammock and going for walks and doing things that bring me bliss. Absolutely, group 3. So welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Melanie, and I am very happy that you stopped by. I have over 500 videos if you'd like to peruse them. And all my links are down below. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and also the notification bell. That'll let you know when all the new videos come up. I post at least once a day. I am very lucky that since I started this endeavor and I've been on my life path purpose, I do not get sick. I don't lose my voice. I have maintained my stamina, and just through being intelligent about how I delegate my time and how I eat and keep everything on surface, because I want to be there and be available for you guys. I have a whole skew of people that I communicate with over on Instagram, if you'd like to come over there. And I tell them, I say openly, ask me questions. If you're going through something and I have this healthy detachment where I can, look on from like kind of a counselor's perspective of, oh, okay, this is easily resolvable, because I've had so many experiences in my life with you know, living all over the place and different types of people. And I started reading psychology books when I was 8 or 9 years old. My mom had them and she dealt with schizophrenics. And I just realized, okay, human nature is a vast, vast format. And I was always fascinated by it. And now through doing that, it's like I realized it was part of my life path purpose. So come see me over there as well. Love and light to you guys. All my links are down below. I'm so excited. I'm going to go upload this for you. Ta-da!